Hey everybody, it's Nitro from Nitromaniac TV's wrestling channel, and yes, this is the final Nitro's take for WrestleMania Saturday. That's right, the most action-packed day of the WrestleMania weekend, because you don't have really anything going on Sunday other than the big event, and of course Monday and Tuesday are WWE shows, so everybody packs their shows on Saturday. Well, WWE does the same thing now. Saturday night, they throw on NXT Takeover from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was NXT Takeover New Orleans, and here are my thoughts of the card. The opening contest was the inaugural North American Championship ladder match between 6 individuals. Adam Cole is your new North American champion. He defeated, let me see if I can get this right off of memory, EC3, Ricochet, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan. Anyways, I thought that this ladder match was just carnage unlimited, and was a very passable, very fun ladder match to watch. 5 stars, loved it, was great, just carnage all over the place. Ricochet does not look out of place in NXT. I'm looking forward to see what the storylines involving him are going forward with, and on top of it all, I thought it was a really good opener, a high impact opener. Took a chunk of time out of the program too, so hey, it did what it had to do. Next match was for the NXT Women's Championship. You had Shayna Baszler versus Ember Moon, who was the champion walking into this match, but Shayna Baszler walked out with the title. Great psychology, great story being told with the arm, and a little bit of role reversal. Ember Moon working on the arm instead of Shayna Baszler this time, so kind of the bully of the block getting her comeuppance. So actually, the mode of victory was pretty interesting too. Shayna Baszler won via knockout, so hey, there we go. A very MMA winning way, or MMA way to win, I should say, for an MMA fighter, especially with the 4 horsewomen of Ronda Rousey and Jessamine Duke at ringside during this contest as well. So Shayna Baszler, new NXT Women's Champion. We have to wait and see what happens going forward, but I like it. Finals of the Dusty Classic were next, and the NXT Tag Team titles were on the line as well. Now, Bobby Fish injured. Adam Cole had to come back, of course selling hurt ribs as well. So you had Cole and O'Reilly of the Undisputed Era, you had the Authors of Pain, and then you had the makeshift tag team of Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. And I love this match. It was a great match front to back, and Roddy turning on Pete Dunne at the end of the match and joining with the Undisputed Era to ensure that Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole walk out with the titles. Oh, beautiful, awesome. It was a great deal. And hey, now you got all 4 Ring of Honor guys all together in one Undisputed Era group. You can't beat that. That's great stuff. Great feeder, great performance, great match, top notch all around. NXT Championship, Aleister Black defeating Andrade Cien Almas. I guess this means Almas is up to the main roster after Mania. I would like to see him, if he's going up to the main roster, and if Authors of Pain are slotted for the main roster too, what brands would you like to see them on, guys? Personally, I'd like to see probably Authors of Pain over on SmackDown, and maybe Andrade on Raw, although you know, I have a feeling that maybe he might end up 205 Live, and then perhaps on Raw via that way. Just depending on what happens tomorrow in the Cruiserweight Championship match between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali, because none of those guys are turning heel. Obviously, they want a heel contender who will probably be a heel champion as well, and I think Almas would probably be close to that. Now, I'm not sure if he's close to that 205 weight limit or not. He's probably a little bit over. It's one scenario, but seeing him on Raw would probably be a good fit as well. You know, have him feud and work his way up. But you know, he was a good NXT champion while it lasted. I know there's unfinished business between him and Drew McIntyre. Maybe that's another thing too. Maybe Drew McIntyre gets called up too. But what went down tonight was a great match between 2 great back and forth contest. You had no idea what was going to happen. You had Zelina Vega involved in it as well. She's really elevated herself to be probably one of the premier ringside valets now in wrestling across the board. And yeah, it was a very, very good match, top notch. And the main event, lights out street fight between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. It finally happened, guys. It was great. I loved it, front to back. What a matchup, and it'll probably go down as one of the best matches in New Orleans history. So, you know, look for that one the next time they do all the retrospectives. Not really too much to say about that one other than go watch it. And my rating, it's probably the highest rating show that I've ever rated for this channel. I want to give it a 9.5 out of 10, just because this show hit every single notch tonight. The only complaint I have is the length of the main event. I would have loved to seen those guys go for an hour and just work and maybe get the brawl going throughout the arena a little bit and that stuff. But I think that, yeah, it was a great show. So 9.5 out of 10 for NXT Takeover New Orleans. I'm Kellen Nitro. Happy wrestling watching. Later days, I'm one tired dude. I gotta rest up. It's WrestleMania Sunday. I'm gonna hook up with Morehouse and go check out WrestleMania with him, and then we'll see what happens as a Nitro's Take a little bit later on. We'll see who and what and where and why and how during that. But thanks a lot for coming on this journey today on WrestleMania Saturday. Now we turn our attention to WrestleMania Sunday and the Superdome in New Orleans. Later days, guys.